Hi, my name is Heidi Thompson, and I would like to provide you with a book review on Crucial Confrontations, Tools for Resolving Broken Promises, Violated Expectations, and Bad Behavior. The authors of this book, Carrie Patterson, John Greenlee, Rod McMillan, and Al Switzler, have all co-authored 4 New York Times bestsellers about leadership development, focusing on communication, confrontation, and accountability. Together, they co-founded VitalSmart, a company specializing in the training and development of leadership, accountability, organizational behavior, and employee engagement in the corporate world. VitalSmart's training has been used in various settings throughout the corporate world, including Fortune 500 companies. Each of the authors has also devoted time in the university setting to leading courses to develop future executives. In addition, they have committed to speaking engagements across the world, changing the face of leadership. In writing Crucial Confrontations, the authors sought to provide readers with the tools and skills needed to resolve crucial situations when the stakes are high. These include situations of failed promises by coworkers and friends, rules broken by children and employees, bad behaviors at home and at work, missed deadlines, and failed commitments from family, friends, and coworkers. Throughout the lessons in the book, the authors seek to achieve the overall goal of improving accountability, transforming behaviors, and strengthening relationships. While I was reading this book for a leadership class, it is evident that the book targets anyone who interacts with people who lack accountability, break promises, and behave poorly. Some examples include a parent who has a teenager who routinely breaks curfew, or an employee who persistently feels undermined by their supervisor, or a group leader who finds themselves frequently completing the work of the other members of the group. One of the main strengths of this book is it's an easy read, with the authors having laid a clear background and the subsequent outcomes for each of the skills identified. The strategies to successfully handle crucial confrontations are clearly defined, with the expected outcomes clearly stated. In addition, the authors provide real-life examples of each of the strategies, making their application to real life easy. The authors also highlight what not to do in certain situations. At the end of each of the chapters, a summary is provided of the key skills learned, with additional resources identified for the readers. The summary concludes by giving you a brief peek of what's to come up in the next chapter. Throughout the book, the authors constantly provide you with questions to challenge the reader to process how they're handling confrontations. And at the end of the book, the authors offer readers a self-assessment tool to evaluate how they're handling crucial confrontations. While the book provides readers with great tools to handle confrontations, one of the main weaknesses is the book is no longer in print. You can only read this book on an e-reader. In addition, there are several subheadings throughout each of the chapters, making it difficult to remember the overall topic of the section. Throughout the book, there are references to the author's previous book, Crucial Conversations, making the reader feel as if they should stop reading this current book and read the previous book first. Lastly, one of the major weaknesses of the book is the unrealistic idea that one simple conversation will permanently end and transform bad behaviors, failed promises, and commitment into productivity and accountability. These skills and tools learned throughout the book will require time and practice and the experience of readers in order to master. Throughout the book, the authors pursued the goal of providing readers with the skills and tools needed to handle crucial confrontations in which the stakes are high. I feel as if the authors achieved this goal by breaking down their confrontation model into a step-by-step procedure for readers to follow. First, the authors explained what needs to take place before a confrontation happens. Then the authors address what should and should not happen during the confrontation. Lastly, the need for follow-up after a confrontation is addressed. At each step, the authors explain how to stay flexible and focused throughout the confrontation process. The authors include how to handle situations like speaking with an employee who's routinely late with work and also their deadlines. The author even addresses how to handle confrontation when it gets derailed from the main topic and becomes a difficult conversation to handle. Crucial Confrontations is a must-read for all, including those in the workforce, in staffing, leadership, and executive roles. This book is also helpful outside of the workforce in your personal life on how to handle situations with your spouse, your children, and your friends. I'd recommend this book to all who are handling an issue where outcomes are crucial and people are behaving poorly, emotions are running high, or relationships are involved. Thank you very much, and please refer questions to the discussion board.